we know not all toy stores are the same. Our next guest figured that out and went to open her own place catering to a very specific community.
And for Small Business Month, she is here sharing her enterprising story. So please welcome Kemesha Salmon, founder and owner of TP Toys in New Rochelle, New York. So great to have you here.
Welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in here and support. We love supporting small businesses.
Yes.
Where we're highlighting specific ones in our communities. Let's talk about your toy store in particular and what sets it apart.
Yeah, so what sets my toy store apart is the educational aspect, and we also cater to children with special needs. You know, when my son was 2.5 years old, he was diagnosed with the autism spectrum.
Okay.
So that led me down the path to open in my own store to educate other parents on the toys they need and the beneficial for educational toys.
Were you finding that when your son was diagnosed that it was difficult to pinpoint and find specific toys at one-stop shop kind of place?
Yes, and not only was it difficult to pinpoint the toys, it was also difficult to pinpoint staff that was educational and knowledgeable about the toys that we needed.
Right. So how did you actually make this idea a real thing? Because as a busy mom, like Dan mentioned, it's hard to like browse the website and really research to figure out what your kids need, let alone setting up a whole shop.
Yeah, so I was a stay-at-home mom, and when my kids were in preschool and kindergarten, I decided, why am I going outside of New Rochelle to find these toys when I can educate myself, do researches, attend toy fair, and bring it to my community? And that's exactly what I did. And by researching, seeing the benefits, all these toys are actually award winners for the benefit that they provide for children.
You created the one-stop shop.
Yes.
And you're so knowledgeable that when they come to the questions, they just come right to you. But you also are giving back. You have a nonprofit as well called Kemesha's Kommunity.
Yes.
Let's talk about that one.
So we have a nonprofit called Kemesha's Kommunity. I opened Kemesha's Kommunity in 2018 because TP Toys is actually used as a catalyst for giving back to the community. So I wanted to expand that, and I wanted to give back more. Now we do backpacks, tutoring program, mentoring program, workforce program. The holiday times we give kids to gifts to families. Each year, over 100 families every December.
Yeah, and we know there's so many people that need that support.
Yes.
Especially, summer's right around the corner,
Yes.
right? Walk us through some of the toys you brought, because this can obviously keep the kids busy, entertained, and obviously learning something in the process.
So first we have our Clixo.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
So for a child with special needs or not with special needs that you need to entertain, and even for you, Vanessa, you can continue building. It doesn't break, unbreakable. And if you have a sensory issue, you hear the clicking sounds, so that helps you a lot. You can make it like a little crown. You're very beautiful, my little princess. So I'll put it on your head. Or if I want to, you want to get married, you could nicely put it in a ring. It's very creative. You put it on, snap, slide it on. It mixes, and that's the Clixo.
I like what you said about the clicking sound too, because that is such an important
when you have
component.
a lot of kids with special needs, it's the sensory processing portion, it's the sound, so, and also the texture. And this is why you have our Nido. This is one of our top selling items, because always, if you're stressed through your job, Dan, you just want something to go over the time, feel, sensory. You go take this nice little ball. And
That's nice.
Stress?
Can you talk about how you kind of curate when you look at some of these things, right, and how they fit into the store? Like this set, for example, right here. Talk about why it fits into the store.
So it goes from pretend play food, STEM, sensory, fine motor skills, and all of these toys help the kids communicate more. Especially if you have, again, for special needs children, we have here our sensory bag. So if you have a sensory to touch, you get to seek out everything that you're trying to find. But not only that, it keeps you active and it keeps you busy. So for all of these toys, this is our STEM products. It's a STEAM, because now we add the art product to it.
Absolutely.
The art aspect. This one, this is are squigs. If you open this, everything sticks.
Oh, nice.
So kids can stick on the wall, in the bathtub, anywhere you go, and just it's just constant playing.
Right.
We just want to keep them busy, not on the phone, not on the tablet, not on electronics.
Stimulated in
just
the right
keep
way.
Stimulated.
Kemesha's Community. We love it. Once again, where can we find you?
So we're at 572 North Avenue in New Rochelle.
Okay.
And Kemesha's Community, we're at kemeshascommunity.org on our web. And yeah, anyone could check us out.
And your
Call
website,
us.
TP Toys,
Yes.
your website?
There we go.
Yes, TP Toys in New Rochelle. TPToysandAccessories.com.
Kemesha, thank you so
Yes.
much. Support
Thank you for having
this
me.
store, of
Yes,
course, and
yes,
support
yes.
Kemesha's Community Foundation. Excellent work. Thank you so much.
This is my new friend.
Take
right
that
here.
with you.
I'm loving this. Thank you, Kemesha.
Thank you for having me.